Hello and welcome to my 10-minute yoga practice for improving posture. We're going to focus on some static postures where we're not moving and basically to improve and develop our posture. So it is a fairly gentle practice. If there is anything that doesn't feel comfortable for you today or is not right, then please feel free to modify or adjust as we go. Okay, you don't actually need any props. You may need a folded blanket just to pop underneath the knees or underneath the chest when we're doing the puppy pose. Okay, so we're going to come down and start on our knees. So this is where you might want to place that folded blanket, okay, under the knees or in between the thighs and the calf. So each posture we're going to hold for about 4 to 6 breaths. So placing the hands behind the back, linking the fingers. And as we inhale, we're just going to extend the arms just to open the chest and take those shoulders back. So breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. 3 more. Last one. Excellent. Taking the hands to the mat. And this is where you might need to take that folded blanket and just place it basically where your chest is going to be for this puppy pose. So walking your hands forward, taking your feet back, and taking the chest down towards the ground, hips up towards the sky, and about 4 to 6 breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths here. Last one. Well done. Now just walking the feet away and allowing your knees to come down and lowering the hips. We're going to come to Sphinx. You might want to just wiggle yourself forward a little bit. So Sphinx pose, spreading the fingers, planting the hands and the forearms on the mat. Sinking the hips down, so grounding the hips into the mat and looking forward. Again, focusing on taking those shoulders back. And about 4 to 6 breaths here as well. So breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. 3 more breaths here. One more breath. Excellent. Taking the elbows out and turning the hands in. Bringing the hands to chest level, okay? Here we're going to work on what we would call our skydiving pose. So it's a little bit like a low cobra. So inhale as we lift the chest and the hands off the ground, okay, with our arms bent. So we've kind of got that right angle happening. Breathing in here and out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Twice more. Last one. Exhale as we lower down, planting the hands on the ground. Again, bringing the hands to our chest level. And this is where we're going to come up into Cobra. So we can even do a half cobra, so basically not extending the arms, or we can come up into a full cobra. So again, we're going for about 4 to 6 breaths. So inhale as you come up into half or into full. Shoulders back. Exhale. Another 5 or 6 breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Exhale as we lower down. Coming back into child's pose, so onto the knees, and just sending the hips away down towards the heels. Again, keeping those shoulders back, taking the head towards the mat, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. 4 more breaths here. Last 2. And 1 more. Inhale as we come forward, lowering the chest towards the ground, where we're going to come into our Superman pose. So we can either do this with our hands behind our backs on the small of our back as we inhale and raise the chest off the ground, or we can take our arms out in front of us to really increase that intensity. So again, about 4 to 6 breaths. So again, remember, hands behind the back in the small of the back here, or in front. Feet off the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more breaths. Last one. Exhale, lowering down. Coming back onto the knees. Turning onto our back. Okay. And we've got 2 more exercises before we finish. So placing the feet flat on the ground, feet hip distance apart. We're going to inhale as we raise the hips towards the sky, clasping the hands underneath and trying to bring those shoulder blades together. Okay. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more breaths here. Last 2. Final one. Exhale as you lower the hips, releasing the arms. Okay. Just bringing the knees in. And if you can rock up to sitting, or you can use your hands to support you. And this is our final one now. So feet hip distance apart, hands flat on the ground, fingers facing towards the same direction as the feet. And what we're going to do here is again a hip raise, but this time with our arms extended in this position. So this is basically our reverse tabletop. You can go again to your comfort level. So you don't need to fully extend. You can take it to a half. Obviously, the further you go, the more of a effect you'll feel. But that's again something you can work towards. Okay, so inhaling as we lift the hips up towards the sky. Breathing in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. So keeping those hips up, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths here. Last one. Exhale as you lower the hips down. Well done. Coming into our seated position. Oops. Just spending a moment here. So breathing, trying to keep that back straight. Arms resting on the knees. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. On the next one, inhaling as you take the arms up. Palms together, exhale as we bring them down into heart space. So we've come to the end of our 10-minute yoga for good posture. I hope that you've enjoyed the practice and that you find it really gives you some benefit. It's something that is quite important, something that we often forget about, especially if we're doing one of those, sedentary jobs where we're sitting down or we don't really get a chance to move around a lot. So thank you again for joining me, and I look forward to you joining me again in our next class. So all that's left to say for today is from here in Sri Lanka, may the light in my heart honour the light in yours. Namaste.